how do you tend to deal with change when things change in your world? Um, this is not something that I've tended to do very well over the course of my life, but the past couple of years have really challenged me on this, and I've had to face some questions, had to face some realities where change just might be inevitable, and I have a choice about whether I can partner with that or I can fight it. So I want to look at how we deal with change today. This is Now Found. Welcome. I'm so glad that you are here, and my name is Courtney Cohen. So we dig into things here at Now Found regarding things of God, relationship with Him, who you are, and the fact that no matter where you are, you're never too lost to be found. So, change. A couple years ago, my husband started to talk about transition coming, that something in our world big was about to shift, and he's very adaptable, so this is easy for him. He relishes change. He gets stifled when things don't shift around, but he wanted to include me, include the kids on this adventure of whatever this inevitable change would be. So he started talking about it, and then he just kept talking about it, and then he talked more about it, and every time he talked about it, I'm like, please, no more change. I'm good. Can we just be rooted here? Can we just stay here and be comfortable? And he was like, no, because that's not what God was talking to him about in that season. So eventually I opened up just to be willing to ask him questions. I got just a little bit of courage, a little bit of willingness to say, okay, maybe he's hearing something from God that I haven't heard yet. Or maybe I have, and I've just been a little bit too stubborn and stuck in my own ways that I haven't really paid attention. Have you ever gotten like that? So over the months, we just started these conversations, both between us, with our kids, and most importantly, with God. God, what are you doing in this season? One of the things that Steve and I started talking about was church. We have been at a wonderful church for 16 years, and we have loved our time there, but God was stirring up something new in both of us, and I finally got enough courage to ask Steve, when we go somewhere pretty on one of our many road trips, and you say very just off the cuff, cavalierly, hey, we should start a church here, are you serious? Do you really mean that? And he said, yeah, I mean it. That's exactly what my heart has longed for decades. So I knew change was coming full force. I think I shut the conversation down pretty quickly after that because that was enough courage for that day. But deep down, I've really always known his heart's desire, and I have known the things that both of us really long to give. And we can't do it if we stay rooted in one place. So I just want to invite you along with us on this journey that we are on, puzzle piecing what God is doing in our family, in our community, and what He wants to do with regards to maybe planting a church. What might that look like? So what is going on in your world? Are you pretty deeply rooted? Or is there some upheaval happening? Because there's a time and season for both of those things in our lives. Where are you? What are you struggling with in what might be an upheaval or an uncertain time period? What questions do you have, and what questions are you asking God? One of the best questions that you can ask simply is, God, what do you say about this? What do you say about how I'm feeling? What do you say about this fear, this uncertainty? What do you say about this excitement? What do you say about this opportunity? What do you say? I'm so glad you joined us here today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, you are never too lost to be found.